evening from England. Welcome to my channel Vasanthi in London. What is the topic today? It's been long that I procrastinated this topic. I just wanted to share with you. And last time, one of the comments that I come across, can you make a video on PR and citizenship differences? So this video is exclusive for them who are looking for the answers, and all you can find it in my video. What is the difference between a PR and a citizenship in UK, and how to get a PR and how to get the citizenship, and what are the documents that you have to submit for your PR and for your citizenship, the both. So the valid information that you are looking for. And sorry for my procrastination, it's been like I'm occupied and I was concentrating on so many things. And this video, it's not for only the citizen, means who are outside of the UK, or who are, this video is for even non-EU citizens and EU also, who are the nationalities like EUs, and who are the other nationalities also. For this, how to apply, when to apply, and how much time it will take, and what is the time frame to get the PR and citizenship, British passport, everything you can find it in this video. So I don't want to bother you, and we can go through the details. What is the difference between the both, and what is a PR? PR is a permanent resident, and but in here it's like in UK they call it as a ILR, and normally they call it as ILR. Means I told you in earlier videos, like when I started my channel, that time I shared with you the what is ILR. ILR is indefinite leave to UK. So that is a PR actually. So that acts as a PR, ILR, indefinite leave residency. So that means you can stay here, means up to 5 years or 10 years. That depends upon your PR eligibility and PR, how you can get it. First of all, before going to PR and citizenship, we just go through the few steps that how to get a PR before. Okay, here it's, I can tell you with different countries the scenarios how it is. So but first I'll concentrate with UK, then I'll go with other countries. So the first thing is, for UK, if you're arriving as like a student first time, you don't have any family here and you don't have any friends here, you are the first person, you're coming from your country, whether you're coming from Asian country or you're coming from your EU, like EU countries, wherever it is, like European countries. EU means European countries, or from US or Australia or Canada, whoever you are and which country you're coming from. So you don't have any family members here, you're the first person, you're coming to UK, then you're stepping with a student visa. So it will take 5 years minimum. After your student visa, they can allow you to stay here for 6 months. That depends on your course, and that depends upon your status of the visa. And that means now they are extended, like PSW, post work permit, they are providing it. So before there was like a 6 months, now it is like two years. They're extending your stay, like a postgraduate visa, they call it as a post work permit visa. So they have a lot of number of names they have. So this is now 2 years, but now after 6 months they're changing the rules. It is like again they're skipping to the same way, that is like 6 months only you are eligible to stay in UK. So if you are a master's or undergraduate student, and if you are international student, and if you are a doctorate person, you can stay up to 1 year after your visa got expired. So this is the new rules actually. Maybe probably I think they can implement this rule till this September. Whoever is coming for the courses, February and September is the normal course start here, like in masters or undergraduates, whatever the course that you're pursuing, wanted to pursue here. So that is the way normally. February is the first season, and the second season is like a September. So these two are whenever you're coming, but up to this September only they are allowing you to apply for 2 years post work permit. But after that 6 months only you're going to stay if you're as an undergraduate and means master student, but you're a doctorate 1 year, that is a different scenario. And if you're coming on a sponsorship and a tier 2 visa, you have to stay whoever it is. So your student visa is valid only to pursue and get your certificate and to work part time, but not full time. It won't allow you to work full time. It is like a third, now it is like 20 hours, and the new rule is like they're taking it's like a 30 hours work permit, means like a part time 30 hours they are making it, instead of 20 hours 30 hours, because shortage of labor, shortage of work, shortage of people here. So they are just using the students also and providing the jobs to students as well. The primary means they're focusing to provide the jobs to everyone whoever is coming here in UK. So that's why maybe they are increasing to 30 hours, and even like 20 hours. Now it is 20 hours, so it is going to be a 30 hours. In the future, maybe next year, they are going to implement, not yet implemented. This is just a law and it is not yet implemented. So this is what about the students, the student visa. Whoever coming, your student visa is not going to count for PR. Okay, only your work experience, that is like a full-time job. If you are doing a full-time job, tier 2 visa, then you are eligible to get your PR. So if you work five years here continuously without any breaks in between, and you have a tax documents, and if you have a mortgage, and if you have a bills like a council tax bills for 5 years, then you are eligible to apply for PR. That means ILR. In Singapore also they call it as ILR, I think. The same way here in British also they call it as ILR, indefinite leave residency permit or something. So they call it as the same way. So you are eligible if you work for 5 years. This is the route. Tier 2 is the only way. If you are already investor visa, if you are in a global talent visa, it's up to like 3 years. After 3 years you can apply PR. That is a different route. So this is, and what are the documents is your tax documents. P45, P60 are very important for you guys, whoever it is, EU or non-EU citizens. Okay, whoever it is, the nationalities, European citizens or Switzerland or nationals of outside Ireland, whoever it is coming and whoever wanted to apply PR in British, because after the Brexit the rules have changed. So whoever it is, so they should have P60 or P45 documents is mandatory, and that is a tax documentation that shows your employment, and the employment letter from your employer that you worked with them for 5 years and you are a valid employee, means your employment has been served without any gaps, that you have to show it, and your council tax bills for 5 years where you are, and mortgage and rent, whatever you are, wherever you lived. So you have to show those documents to apply for PR, and that is a PR. And after applying the PR, you are eligible to stay here for up to 5 or 10 years. So after that, if you wanted your citizenship, means you wanted a passport, British passport, then what do you have to do? You have to apply, you can eligible to apply, but you should remind this here, either your country rules are like you have to leave your own, means your own citizenship there, and you have to apply here. So some countries they won't allow the dual nationality. So that's example is India, they won't allow, and I think Pakistan also they won't allow. Bangladesh it will allow the dual citizenship, and Belgium allows, and Australia they will allow, and Canada they will allow the dual citizenship, and even US can allow. US holders can get the UK passport, and UK people can get the US passport. That depends on the rules and regulations, how they are applying, how many years they are going to stay, and what purpose of stay. Everything that depends on US and UK people. So that's US allows and UK allows the dual nationality, and even UK they will allow it, but some of the countries they won't allow. In European countries, the most like Austria they won't allow, and some of other countries also like Spain, Germany, and they won't allow the dual nationalities, so you have to check with that. So either means that means you have to leave your passport there, means your rights and whatever the citizenship rights, you have to leave it, and you have to get this passport, and you will remain as a British citizen here with the new passport, but you never, means you no longer belong to your home country. So you have, if you wanted to go to your home country, you should get the visiting visa or certain rules, whatever the visa restrictions are there, so you have to follow. So once you get the British passport, so that is called the citizenship. Okay, holding the British passport is nothing but a citizenship, and PR is just like a entry that is, that can allow you, you can travel anytime from your home country to UK. Whenever you want to travel, wherever you wanted to travel, you no need, you don't require any visa, so it's like a free to travel from your country to here. So that is a PR, and citizenship is nothing but a passport, getting and attaining a passport, British passport. That means you become a UK national, and you are British, you become like a British, and you can enjoy the whatever the benefits they have, social benefits, and like whatever housing benefits and educational benefits for your children, and what the benefits as UK people having. So you will also get the same kind of a benefits once you get and attain the passport. But in a PR there are little restrictions are there, so you cannot enjoy all the rights like British citizens, but you can enjoy some of the rights as a PR. So this is the difference between PR and citizenship. Okay, this is the rules and regulations for UK. So the first thing is for PR, this is, and P60 and P45 document is very very important, and it's a mandatory document, you should not leave it. And your council tax and your mortgage and rent, everything that you have to file it, and your whatever investment, some people they ask, means sometimes you have to file it as per the, means they ask the UK government what they wanted it. And if you wanted to apply for the passport, then you have to clear two tests, that is very important in UK, that is a life test in UK, that is one important, and the other one is like English test. Whatever the nationality you are, you have, if you wanted to attain the British passport, then you have to pass this English test as well. These two tests are important, and the period for waiting for getting the passport is 12 months, 1 year it will take. After your 5 years or 6 years or 10 years, it depends on your ILR status. Once it is completed, then you are eligible to apply for a passport. If you are willing to apply for a passport, then 12 months that you have to waiting period is, it will be like a 12 months to get your passport. Or either after completion of your PR, you are eligible to apply within a year passport. So whatever that depends on your application, they will take the time and they will decide and they will give you the passport. But the two tests are very important, irrespective of the all nationalities. They have to write English test, and they have to write this life in UK or something, the life test in UK, that is there. So if you want more information about this, ukgov.uk, you can find out more information there. So this is a just general information about to get the information what it is exactly. So because we have the confusion about PR and citizenship, what it is a PR, what it is a citizenship. So just this is a brief introduction and a brief explanation for the PR and citizenship. So whoever it is coming, so the better way is means if you wanted to study, that is a very good way. And the better way I suggest to the people who are seeking and who are aspiring to come to abroad, especially to UK, I suggest like better option is go for a tier 2 visa and sponsorship. Earlier it was very very tough. Even the job sites like Total Jobs or something, it was not at all working. And even I tried to get into tier 2, but that was not possible for me because I don't have any UK clients. I never worked with UK clients. Frankly, I'm telling, I worked in IT. I used to work with the US and Canadian and Australian clients more than UK. I never ever get any single client from UK. So it's IT is, I'm telling you, and don't keep in mind if you're coming for IT, the jobs are like AWS and Microsoft Azure and DevOps, and Salesforce is also very less, but these are very good in demand. If you are wanted to move to abroad, so just learn the database also. Database is also there, but very less compared to, it's like a 10 to 15% jobs. I rarely find out the database jobs, but it is very less. But AWS, Microsoft Azure and DevOps are very boom in UK. And AI is also there. AI means because here the social networking channels and social networking platforms are very huge here, and the companies also, the major part of UK job market is focused and self-centric on social media chains. I observed this because it's all like always sales and reporting, and it's like jobs are always content writing and social media marketing. So this is all very boom here in UK. That's what my observation. And nurses who are into hospital industry, that is like nurses, doctors, they have a very good, and even teaching also they are allowing, but very less. They have their own criteria to get into teaching, because you have to get certified with certain skills and certain things that I'm not sure about it. But if you're, my suggestion is, if you're coming to UK as an experienced professional, don't take the step as like a very easy route like a student. I'm telling you, because I wanted to just wanted to dig into the matter, like gov.uk, you can find your sponsorship even. So if you are into IT, so find out. And care jobs also there. Who are into nursing, so they have a good opportunities. They are easily getting 23 to 24k per annum. So that's not a big deal. You will get a good job here, no problem. If you are a nurse, and lot of here the scarcity of nurses are very high. So if you are particularly in nursing field, so it's a good golden opportunity for you here. There are plenty of jobs in nursing, and there, like if you are experienced nurse, they'll pay you good even as well. And for IT, that's I told you, these people. And business analyst roles are also very in demand, but you should have a testing and SQL query writing. You should have a minimum knowledge on it. And even some people, they have a SQL query knowledge and even testing knowledge, but they are not succeeding because of some drawbacks. So what I suggest, out of the country, whoever they're coming from, either it's like European countries or Asian countries, or from US, they no need of any English, so they are also speaking in English. So whoever it is coming apart from English speaking countries, so what I suggest is be proficient and efficient to speak in English and be confident. That's I suggest. And the good way is tier 2 is the good way to reach PR and to get the citizenship in UK. So that is the way. And the PR is like 5 years that you have to work, and then you can attain your PR. Then after 12 months there is a grace period, then you can get it. Within a 12 months you can get your British passport. That depends, once you file your PR, means your status of application, then the decision depends on the embassy. So they will decide you, the UK government, they will decide and they will provide you. So this is the difference between PR and citizenship here. And some of the countries, they won't allow the dual nationalities, like India, they won't allow, you have to give up. So what the people are doing here, for exclusive for Asians, the most of the people, they are going for this option. Why? Because they don't want to lose their rights in their country. So whoever, most of the Indians and most of the people who have this criteria that they have to give up their nationality and they have to apply for citizenship, so they are just stopping themselves in a PR way. So ILR is the best route. So you can just like a green card, ILR is nothing but a green card in US. So you can, like after 10 years, after 5 years, you can renew it, you can go through it as documents, you can submit it, and sometimes you don't need it. But that depends on the case to case, they will decide you. Okay, but I cannot assure you, okay, after 5 years you will get your means you no need to apply for PR again and again. ILR status is like it's like changing, it's like extending your period, extending period. Like PR is like first 5 years they will give, and if you applied for 7 years, 7 years they will give. If you applied for a 10 years, 10 years they will give. After the 10th year also, if you wanted to remain as ILR, so you can apply. Means like all this P65 and P45, P60 and tax documents and mortgage documents and your council tax bills and everything is important. Keep it with you and submit it, and your employer letter, that is very important. If you're doing a job, that is okay. If you're investing something and if you're running your own business, then show it the funds. So that is the easy way. And most of the Asian countries people, they are not living up and giving up on their own citizenship, so they are not switching to passport size, means like British passport, so they are just stopping themselves in ILR. They are not going, they are not like if you are in US, so people once they get the green card, they are jumping to get the citizenship and passport, US passport. But here in UK, no, a lot of Asians, they are not, they are just sticking to ILR. That's benefits are good. ILR is also having the same kind of a passport, so it acts as a passport but not much, but they are having the benefits like British citizens and nationalities, so you can enjoy the benefits. So that's why people, but here they are not giving up Indian nationality or their nationalities, so they are keeping their passport and using the ILR as like an entry pass. Like there is no restrictions or there is no visa, no need to come and every time they have to seek the visa appointment or so. They're just reducing this burden. So this is what the PR and citizenship differences. Hope this is helpful, and this is what about exclusive for UK. And maybe in another video, it's already 22 minutes, so I cannot go beyond. So maybe another video I can make it in other countries, how it is in Canada and Australia and US, how it works. So I compare it, because mostly these are the countries people are migrating, and most of the immigrant and expats are there in these countries. Australia, the first thing is US, the second one is UK, then after Canada, then after Australia. These four countries are the most populated, means associated with and self-centric with people like immigrants and expats more. And even Denmark is also, it's also allowing the dual nationalities. Some of the countries, and Italy also can allow it, and some of the countries are allowing it. But keep in mind, and when you are applying it, EU citizens also have these rules, and the same kind of a non-EU and EU and Swiss citizens, they have to follow the rules as like for PR. So you have to either a student or a job seeker or your investor, whoever you are, but this is the rule. 5 years you have to show it your documents. After staying 5 years only, you can attain your PR or ILR. Then after 12 months is a grace period to get your passport, British passport. So this is what the information about, and thank you so much watching it. And next video I'll make it for another, and in a week 2 videos I'm making it. Hope so next video I'll make it for a general topic, then after we'll think about the visa. Okay, thank you so much for watching.